In this movie we're playing the role of the sheet metal fabricator. We're going to actually construct the bench from a flat sheet. We'll open our generic parametric workbench. We'll save it as a specific model just for this one job, and then we'll change the parameters to suit the project. I'm going to call this bench 21A. Our designer tells us the bench needs to be 1500 wide, 700 deep, 50 mm thick, and the splashback height should be 500. So we've got the sizes right, so we should save the model before we go on to detail it for unfolding. At the sharp corners where three flanges meet, we need to open up little holes to create enough space for the bend to be formed. This is called a bend relief or corner relief. The command sm relief create can do this for the whole model or parts of the model. The size of the relief is based on the size of the bend radius. Once the reliefs are created, we can use the Create Bend tool to convert sharp edges into bends. We can see how these bends terminate cleanly in the corner reliefs we created earlier. Other sharp edges on the model will be turned into junctions between two flanges using the Create Junction tool. We have more of these junctions up at the top of the splashback and where the two splashbacks meet in the corner. We have another task to do. In its current form, the model cannot be unfolded. Some flanges are attached to two other flanges, and they need to be split so that they can be unfolded separately. So now we'll use the Flange Split command to draw a line across the flange and split it into two separate flanges. I'll snap to these corners to make a neat job. The command offers us a choice. The line we drew can represent the left, right or centre of the split. I'll show you how to use that on the next split that we have to make. If we have a look in the mechanical browser, we can see that there are two flanges where previously we only had one. In that first split, all we had to do was split the flange. But in this area we have to take out a piece of metal. We'll make two splits at 45 degrees up and 45 degrees down. I've set my polar snap angle to 45 degrees so it's easy to draw these lines. The first split, running up from the top corner of the corner relief, can be centered on the line that I draw, and it will cleanly fit into the relief. But our second split line meets the corner relief on a tangent. We need to form the split on the inside, not centered on the line. By pressing the Control key, we can toggle between center, left and right solutions. You can see that BricsCAD can only form the solution that works. So we have a little bit of movie magic here. I've created the two splits on the side flange as well, like so. So So now I think we're ready to unfold the model into a flat pattern. The command is called unfold body, and it asks us to select a base flange, the flange that won't move, everything else will unfold around that. So we'll select the top of the bench top. After unfolding, we can save the flat pattern as a 2D drawing, as a 3D model, or we can keep it in the existing model. We can use the same unfold command to copy out the two little infill pieces and save them with the flat pattern. So now let's have a look at the 2D flat pattern. Have a look especially at the area where we split the flanges. So that's the end of these movies about designing and creating a sheet metal kitchen workbench. Thanks very much.
Download the free trial version of BricsCAD at www.bricsys.com and check it out for yourself.